So guys, since we have this car for today, I was thinking about making a feature video of the virtual cockpit in this car and of course the infotainment system. But let's start off with the beautiful interior of this car. I mean, this is the all new 2022 Audi E-Tron GT, and this interior is just stunning. I mean, here we have the Alcantara, which looks great. This is the badge of the Edition 0, so this is one of the 100 models produced of this kind of trim. So here we have the very nice interior lighting, the E-Tron, and actually when I drove through a tunnel, this just looks so sick in night. Well, these are the very nice sporty seats. So you have the nice stitching, and this is actually a perforated leather, and the integrated headrests into the chair as well. And in here we also have the beautiful panoramic steering wheel. Actually guys, right now we are at Audi Centrum Wittebrug, and they actually provided this car for today, and we are now in their garage, in their maintenance place. So here we have a old Audi R8, and of course this is the future of Audi, the modern electric Audi E-Tron GT. Yeah, further about the interior, I think the lighting really looks sick. Also here at my the foot wells as well. In here also very nice lighting. And in the back, actually there is loads of space in the back. I would not think that because of the sloping roofline, but it's actually okay. So let's begin with the steering wheel of this car. So of course this is a sporty steering wheel, so we have the perforated leather, and we have a few buttons on the steering wheel. So here you can change the with this button you can change the way the virtual cockpit looks. So you have loads of screens to choose from your navigation till the car info, and of course your radio and media. So that's actually for that. And in here we have the swivel wheel, which you can use to actually zoom in and zoom out of the beautiful map here. It's actually a Google map. It says it right here, and it looks stunning, to be honest. Really, if you're driving this, it all feels really refined. So that is pretty nice. In here we have the view. So here we have the view button, and if we press that, the dials will change. So you have two options. You can have the dials a bit bigger and a smaller map in between, or you can have the great map with some small dials. I actually prefer this one. I think this looks very cool. I actually don't know how it looks at night, but I imagine it being as cool as this. So actually this E-Tron GT has normal buttons for the climate controls, which is awesome. I really do not like to have a touchscreen for everything. I think one of these, I think those buttons really help the comfort of this car. It's really intuitive to use. So we have of course we have heated seats. We actually have ventilated seats as well, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, just your regular stuff here. So your Audi Drive Select, this is for the traction control system, of course your hazard lights, and this is actually the shifter for the car. So you have drive, park, neutral and reverse, and your handbrake there. So on the right side of the steering wheel we have the voice control button. So if I press it, you can just talk to the car and give it some orders. For example, change the temperature in the car, or navigate to the ache or something. Here we have the button to yeah, press for if you're being called in the car. So next to that we have the phone button, which obviously is used for answering phone calls when you're driving. So this button with the star on it is actually customizable, so you can give this button certain actions that you want to have. So for example, you can use it to go into your drive mode, so your Audi Drive Select, or you can use it to skip songs or to start the radio or whatever. This is just a customizable button, and you can choose what kind of actions come from it. So here we have the flappy pedals behind the steering wheel, and those are not used for the gearbox, obviously, because this is an electric car, but these are used to change the regenerative braking of this car. So that's pretty nice as well. So these are actually the buttons used for your cruise control. So this car has adaptive cruise control. You can set off the distance between the car in front of you, and of course you can put your speed in there as well. So guys, let's go further in detail in this infotainment system, because it is Audi's newest system available. So yeah, let's just go through all the menus, and yeah, I'm very curious about it. So let's start off with the home screen. So here we have the radio controls of the Audi. Here we have a phone part, so you can connect your phone, of course. So, and here you can search. And this is actually a search bar for where you want to go. So that is nice. I see that you have high power charging, DC charging, AC charging, a parking spot, and things like that. So that's pretty cool. That's all incorporated into the navigation system. So if we go back into the home screen, we can just swipe in here, and also this is also pretty cool. You can just drag down like a normal smartphone, and that's actually pretty cool. Oh, right, here's actually the button for the spoiler. So if we press that, the spoiler will go down and will go up as well. That's very cool. So if we proceed into the menus, then we have radio, media, telephone, your navigation. You have certain phone apps. So you have options in terms of car. You can put your favorites in there, and of course the settings of the vehicle. Okay, so actually we have a weather function as well. That's pretty cool. And right here we see that the weather in the Netherlands is shitty. Great, that's great for filming. So actually you have your agenda as well. You have some messages. So you can actually read the news if your car is connected. And this is your first aid in case you're stranded with your Audi E-Tron. So that was the home screen of the Audi E-Tron GT. Let's go to the next thing, which is the DAB or FM radio. So this car is equipped with a very nice Bang & Olufsen sound system. So this car is equipped with the very nice Bang & Olufsen sound system, which is very, very good. So in this car we have the digital radio, DAB, and of course your normal FM or AM radio. You can use lists, so you can just scroll down all the different kind of radio stations. So that's pretty cool. And well, yeah, that's it for radio. And here we have the Audi smartphone interface. So you can connect your car with your phone, and you can use Audi, Apple CarPlay. I think it's not, yeah, Android Auto is not yet supported for this car, but possibly in the future. So yeah, this is just your MMI connection with the mobile phone, and this of course is the navigation. So actually you can use two screens. You have one screen there and you have one screen there. So let's go into car settings. So if we go to Audi Drive Select, we have different driving modes. So in here we have efficiency mode, which gives your car a little bit more range, and that is due to the car being a little bit easier on the throttle, and yeah, using most of the comfort settings at a lower level. We have comfort as well, so that gives you most comfort, the suspensions being more comfortable there, and your throttle response also yeah, really set to a comfy setting. In here we also have the dynamic mode, which is Audi's race mode. So in this mode you actually have launch control if you press the brake and the gas at the same time. Which is actually very fast. So we actually tested it like today, and this car really exceeded our expectations, so that is very nice. And also we have the Audi individual mode, and you can actually choose different kinds of settings in there. So you can adjust the powertrain and the suspension of the car. So you can use efficient, like an intermediate mode, and sporty. And for the suspension you can use comfortable or sporty. So that's nice as well. So also we have a dedicated charging setting here. So in this mode you can just use different kinds of charging characteristics. In here it says like we have 48% battery left, and yeah, you can just make your own customized charging schedule. So right now it's Sunday 12 p.m. and you can actually use it yourself. So that's pretty nice. Efficiency assistant. So you can use the regenerative braking. You can use manual or automatic, which is actually pretty nice that you can use it. So actually about the regenerative braking, so if you're racing on a track, for example, it's not that nice to use the regenerative braking. So this car actually gives you the option to whether automatically regenerate or manually. So if you are on a track you can just put it in manual, and yeah, that's pretty nice to have. Okay, so guys, that's it for now. This was a little bit of feature video of the infotainment system and the interior of this beautiful Audi E-Tron GT. Right now we are going to proceed with a full review of this car. I would actually like to thank Audi Wittebrug for providing this car for today. We actually really enjoyed it, and yeah, if you guys have any questions left of this car, or you have any recommendations for cars to film at Audi, let it know in the comments. We are very curious about that. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next video. Ciao.